of the term Collabo virus? Hello Impact Maker, welcome to this broadcast of Life Transitions today. I am Dele Ayobankole. Often we form allies with others to make us bigger and more powerful, hence boosting our stakes. And also organizations can grow in two major ways, from within or without. A common means of achieving both is through mergers and acquisitions. According to a report from Harvard Business Review, 70 to 90% of mergers and acquisitions fail. A typical example is Daimler-Benz and Chrysler. In 1998, German automotive company Daimler-Benz and American company Chrysler merged to form a transatlantic auto company. The financial and product synergies for this merger soon paled in comparison to the cultural conflicts the merger created. Chrysler had a loose entrepreneurial culture, while Daimler-Benz had a very structured and hierarchical approach to business. Ultimately, the merger dissolved in 2009. Collaboration is one of the top buzzwords in today's business world. Many of such moves will fail because of the dreaded Collabo virus. What is the Collabo virus, you say? Collabo virus is an internal configuration that frustrates attempts of two or more small entities to achieve big things together. Little wonder, Jim Collins said in his book, Good to Great, two big mediocrities joined together never make one big company. The most critical ingredient in trumping this dreaded Collabo virus is compatibility. While going through this test, the question should not only address the other party, but of course you. Why? Because the Collabo virus can happen to anybody. So let's take the three tests. Number one, the cognition test. What do they think about and what do things mean to them? How do they process thoughts and events? What is their frame of reference like? What is their map of the world? Do you speak the same language? Would you say they are first world citizens or third world citizens? If your thoughts do not align, your purpose will definitely misalign. Number two, the culture test. Culture is about how we do things here. Are they entrepreneurial in their thinking or they are bureaucratic? Are they liberal or micro? What is their antecedent like? And of course, what are insiders saying about them? When I say insiders, if it's an organization, what are people who work in the organization saying about the organization? And if it is an individual, what are people who are close to the person saying about the person? What are the common words that people use, either you or the person you want to collaborate with? Are they flexible or rigid? Are they swift or sluggish? Culture is not what we write on paper or post on a wall. Culture is what people are thinking and saying and doing. Number three, cause. What are the underlying motives for what they do? Do they genuinely care for people or they are after personal gains and recognition? Are they looking at what's in need for them or what's best for the common good? Is it about the profit or people? Is it for fame or building a future? Are they obsessed with the immediate or in building a system that will outlive them? These three tests, the cognition test, the cultural test, and the cause test, is a good place to start to begin to think if you and the person are going to form a very good collaboration. I close this discourse with a quote from Dinesh Paliwal, a former CEO of Aman International. He said, Collaboration is a key part of the success of any organization, executed through a clearly defined vision and mission and based on transparency and constant communication. That's going to be all for today, and I hope these tips help. Thank you so much for being a part of this broadcast today. Are you at crossroads right now in your individual life or your organization? You need to take some critical decisions now that guarantees success. Why don't you just fire up a chat with me by following the information on the screen. Till we meet again another time, keep grinding, keep moving, and keep